Hello everybody and welcome back to the latest Kate and Assad do business.
Whenever you're ready.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the latest Kate and Assad do business videos, and I'm absolutely delighted to welcome back Kate.
Hello everybody.
Who has been really missed. For those of you who are regular viewers, you know we've had James and Marilyn and Louise and loads of other people stepping in whilst Kate has been away, but she's back. I thought it was only right that this video kind of explains, or Kate explains, why she's been away for a few months. So
you make it sound like it was part of a grand strategy.
No, it wasn't part of any strategy, but I think it's important to us and certainly to our regular viewers that you explain that. So I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to let you do the talking on this one, Kate.
Well, thank you. And it is very good to be back. I mean, I've got no problem talking about health issues and having been off for a good couple of months. Not least because, I mean, you know that one of the things I bang on about a lot is that you are your whole self at work. And I suppose that's why I come onto a blog and talk about this. Why I believe internally, probably more so than anything else, that you are, I mean, there's a buzzword a bit at the moment about authenticity in leadership, but that has always rung very true for me. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, we're ourselves at work, aren't we? And
absolutely.
I think that's mighty important. So, I mean, what happened to me, I think you could probably, in layman's terms, call it a classic case of burnout. It's, I put it down, whatever the medical situation is, I put it down a lot to stress, which I'm, again, very relaxed about talking about, because I think stress is often a very good thing in my life, because I've understood, you know, with my medical situation, you know perfectly well, it's not discriminate around, it'd be like bad stress and good stress. If I get excited, if I get far too excited, you know, whether that's in a meeting or with friends or TV drama, you know, that's stress. To me, the overdoing of things in that way, the overinvestment has always been what I call a sort of fatal flaw. And that's something that, again, I've brought to my business world, because I think that very often with, dare I say, with talent comes the ups and downs, and again, that's a point I make deliberately, because part of the ability to relax and be yourself at work, I think actually is what helps people to be talented. So
yeah, that's a good point. When
I'm out there looking for phase 3 for talented people, I'm not necessarily looking for the 1 in a million people who are super duper bright or super duper this or that. What I believe is that with the right attitude and right kinds of confidence levels and support, invariably people can really flourish.
Yep.
But that to do that, you need other parts of you attended to as well. And I suppose that's why my growing health situation over the last months and in fact years, I feel is something worth bringing to our working world, our little working world.
Okay, how did you feel at the point where you were kind of signed off work for a period of time? How did you, someone like yourself who is so focused on work, like you said, this is all the amount of effort, time, energy you put into work to You said burnout at the start. How did you cope with that, and how did you feel about that?
I think initially I was much more focused on, to be frank, sort of regaining my bodily functions in the rehab process coming out of hospital. But beyond that, when I realised I couldn't work for a while, initially, I think, very initially, I felt very, very lost. And I've got to say there was a mighty sense of relief because I realised, it became very true to me how things were in good hands.
Yeah.
And I felt quite proud actually because the management team in particular that we've got, I am aware can do that because of much that you and I have built up there. I'm proud of them. But I felt quite good about that.
Okay.
I quite quickly got over a sense of, oh no, they can't possibly do it without me.
Did you ever consider not coming back?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Was that because you just mentioned that you were not surprised but happy that everything was still running smoothly and so on and so forth? So was that
they're
because
not
you
coming
thought
back.
you weren't needed? Or
No,
because
not at all.
No? Okay.
It's simply because I think when something so fundamental as that happens in your life,
Yeah.
you question everything. And you question your priorities in particular.
Of course, yeah.
You question your values and you ask yourself very basic questions like, why the hell am I chucking my whole diary at work?
Yeah.
Work's work. And then I move on from that and say, well, work's not just work for me, that's the point. You know, I love a lot of what I do and sure there's downsides to it.
Yeah.
And sure, I've worked too hard. But we should probably do another vlog, but I'm not going to backtrack on what I say about graft and hard work making a difference. But I've overdone it.
There's a point, isn't there?
Yeah,
there's a line that line will be different for different people.
Yeah.
Um,
And not just work. It's your mentality about life. It's your get up and go. It's your passion. If you're going to have friends, you're going to care about your friends. If you're going to have a family, you're going to really love your family. That sounds a bit naff, but I actually believe it.
does sound
You're
naff.
going to go at life.
Yeah.
I'm not a half-hearted person.
And now that you're back.
Yeah.
Now that you're back, and the kind of routine you have to keep to and to kind of manage yourself at work and obviously home life and everything else.
Yeah.
Are you slowly coming to terms with that?
In many ways,
Or
I've got
are
to
you
say
already
part-time is tough.
Yeah.
Part-time is some discipline because I have to say goodbye. I have to stop.
Yeah. And is that the hardest part for you?
Yeah, except that my body tends to come crashing down and give me pretty good clues if I need to stop.
Yeah.
So there's a blessing in it, but there's many blessings in it. And the point is, I'm glad to be back. I've learned a lot. I'm very happy to put that out there, and people tell me their stories. Stories are interesting, but they're interesting when they bring something to your life. They bring something new.
Absolutely. Well, I think that will be the end of this week's video. Kate, thank you very much for
Thank you for having me
speaking
back.
so honestly. I think it's not easy getting on camera, and this is going to go out to however many people. Hopefully it can help others perhaps in terms of maybe spotting the warning signs or something like that. But we'd really be interested in your comments on this video. So please do let us know what you think. Stress, burnout, I'm sure Kate's not the only one.
I'm not the only one.
Let us know what you think, and we'll be back next week.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.